I know some of you had some growth experience that will stay with you and go on. But I would like to give some more general ideas how to work on yourself and on others. And to do this, we have to talk a little bit more about the projection material. That most of the alienated part of us is projected, either in the dreams, if you've seen plenty as different people, or the world. Now, very many people suffer from self-consciousness. Anyone here? Okay, will you come forward?
I felt very tall when I walked across the room. And I feel self-conscious about that.
Okay. Take that seat. Play the audience.
You are very big. You're a bit awkward, actually.
Change seats. Now, watch this. Has anybody noticed when she went up that she was very big? Not a single person. Isn't that amazing?
It's just that when you stand up and everybody's sitting down, it felt like being in Lilliput land.
Huh?
It felt like being in Lilliput land.
Ah, that's different now. Now get up. Now you're the giant, and look at us, Lilliputians. Talk to us.
Hello, down there. Don't be afraid of me.
You still feel self-conscious?
I feel like I'm holding in.
Where? What?
Here. I feel like I'm quite powerful, but I'm not allowing it to come out.
Okay. Take the seat. Don't let your power come out.
What am I to do?
Tell don't let your power come out.
Don't let your power come out.
Give her the words.
Am I to be the power? I'm just the audience?
Let's call it your inhibition. You don't. See?
I won't let your power come out. Listen to me, because I'm actually protecting you. What will they think if they know what you think about yourself? They might be afraid of me.
Now, can you change they into you and say this to the audience?
You might be afraid of me.
Again.
You might be afraid of me.
Again.
You might be afraid of me.
Now stand up. Stand up again and say the same sentence as the giant.
You would be afraid of me. You might not be afraid of me. You you might think that that's a silly idea. You might laugh at me.
Okay? Laugh at Dora. Make fun of her.
You foolish girl. Why can't you just be what you are?
Okay, stand up and say this to us. Make fun of us. Tell us how foolish we are.
But you are all quite foolish, but I wouldn't tell you that. I wouldn't hurt you by telling you that. I wouldn't hurt you by telling you that.
Can you do the reverse? Hurt them? Put them in the chair and hurt all. Make them cry.
You fools. Here, looking for answers. Daring to think that there are answers. You all look so silly. You're not going to find out anything this way.
Now say this actually to us, to a few members of the group.
You're not going to find out anything this way. And still you smile.
I found out I was phony. You're finding out a lot of things about yourself. I share a lot of your feeling about this whole situation and how phony it is. But it's a long road, and maybe this is a step on it. No smile. Smile.
How do you feel now?
Smaller.
Okay, I would like you to put phoniness in that chair and talk to phoniness.
Phoniness is sitting in that chair. Phoniness, phoniness. I have to feel out that word. Feeling. Phoniness, you're going to tell us where it's all at. You know. You know that we don't know, that we only know fragments, that we know about crying, smiling, that we know about certain facets of ourselves. But you know everything.
Play phoniness.
Well, it's those little phony games that I'm going to play with all your heads. But they just might mean something. It's up to you. I may be phony, but I want you to realize that you're phony. And perhaps, I'm being phony myself. Because actually, I don't feel, I feel a lot of tension. I like to withdraw myself. phoniness is going to withdraw to itself. Phoniness, I feel a lot of shaking inside. Your whole gut is shaking.
You think this shaking is phony?
No, for phoniness, it's real. That's what I am right now, is phoniness. So, if I'm going to be phoniness, then I feel really strong.
Yeah. Now, wait a moment, phoniness. I want to make you real, because your support is in your shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Can you dance your shakiness?
Yeah.
A little bit of it.
Yeah, a little bit.
So go back, talk to phoniness once more.
I've lost contact with you, phoniness. I like to feel myself. I feel my heart beating. I don't see, I see a stool. I feel the pain in my feet from having jumped up. That's a real feeling. And I see people in the room, Gordon, Anne, yourself. You.
What happened to your smirk? That's big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some smiling may be possible, isn't it?
Okay. You know, it's beautiful other polarity, phoniness versus being real, authentic. Now, let's finish up by putting your smirk in that chair. Talk to your smirk.
Smirk? I don't like you. But you had crooked teeth behind that. And when they were fixed, you tried to smile. I'd rather see you than what you had before. It was a snarl. Those fucking Germans. Those...
Hey, Fritz! Hey! Okay. So. Close your eyes and attend to your breathing.
I'm 5.5 years old. No, I don't believe it. I don't want to go back there.
Before you go back, come back to us first. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Are you really see me?
Yeah, I see you.
You see that, where you are in actual time?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now close your eyes. You're 5.5 years again. What you encountered there.
We're 30 kilometers from Warsaw. They're burning it. They're partisans. There's a fat SS man. He's got a big, ready face. He lifts me on his shoulders. No. No, you're not gonna...
What you actually see, keep your eyes closed. Now, this is very, very important now. Listen to me. Do not try to remember. Just be 5.5 years of age and tell me what you see, feel, and hear.
I'm 5.5. I'm in a garden, playing with a friend. They're all around. The partisans rob us, the Germans.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see them.
What do you see?
There's 3 of them. They're coming to the house. It's a big mansion. I want to go in and warn everybody. No, I know. You're not going to make me go back there. Sorry. That's it. Oh.
Say this to me.
No, that's like... I'm in Canada, man. That's it. No.
You want to preserve that memory. What do you need this memory for?
To beat myself over the head with.
Whom else do you want to beat over the head with?
Everybody. I think I just did it.
Come back to us, okay?
If I seem hostile to you, it's there. And there's a lot of hatred. There's a lot of hatred for every one of you. But maybe there's a lot of love, too. Not much, but there is some.
Okay. Close your eyes. Go back again. Take the time machine again and be a child again.
I'm in the corridor of Wilkowice, which is about 30 kilometers from Warsaw. I'm in this corridor. There's an old man at the end of this corridor. He is painting. No one can approach him. You're the old man, Fritz.
Look at me. Am I the old man?
No.
Put the old man in the chair and compare him with me. What are the similarities? What are the differences?
The similarity is that you, old man, when I was 5.5, you are at the end of the hall, and I am approaching you. And Fritz, you seem to be at an end of avenue of people, and I also am approaching you. You have gray hair, and he has gray hair. You're a painter, and you paint with everything you do. You're a sculptor of people, an artist, and he's an artist.
And how are we different?
You speak. He never spoke a word.
Say this to him now.
You never spoke a word. But you were also different because you painted. And that's when I started drawing. You taught me how to draw. And I guess you're teaching me something, too. They're 2 different people.
Can you realize this now?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now go back to the Germans, to the unpleasantness.
No.
What's your objection?
I object.
Yeah, what's your objection?
That happened a long time ago.
You're still carrying it with you.
I'll carry it for a long time, probably.
Yeah. Can you talk to that memory once more? Say, memory, I won't let you go. I hug you on my bosom, carry you with me day and night.
Memory, I'm going to carry you in my bosom day and night. No, that's not true. No, I guess it. I'm retreating into phoniness, perhaps.
Chase it. Be the memory.
Merrick, you cannot get rid of me. I am you. You like me. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel better than everybody else. You suffered, kid. So I'm going to stay with you. Everybody else had it soft. And you know that's wrong.
Yeah? What's going on now?
Memory slip isn't important.
Say bye-bye, memory.
See you.
Nietzsche once said, memory and pride were fighting. Memory said it was like that, and pride said it couldn't have been. And memory gave in. You see, we treat the memory as something belonging to the now. Whether the memory is true or distorted, we still keep it. We don't assimilate it. We keep it as a battleground or justification for something. We really don't need it. When I first broke away from Freud and psychoanalysis, I wrote a book, Ego, Hunger, and Aggression, and I produced, I would say, 3 basic new theories. The awareness theory, the theory of the I, and the theory of aggression. Now you know that the awareness theory is widely accepted in all kinds of names, encounter groups, expanding of consciousness, and so on. The whole awareness kick even is becoming a fad in the United States. A little bit is accepted as the idea of aggression being not a bad thing, but a biological function of the organism, especially of the teeth in assimilation. Aggression is too often equated with hostility and so on. Again, I don't want to go into the details of this theory, only mention that this aggression is required to assimilate the world. If we don't assimilate what's available, we can't make it our own, part of ourself. It remains a foreign body in our system. Something which Freud recognized as introjection. And this leads us to the theory, the ego theory. Freud saw the ego, which in German is the same as I, as a conglomeration of foreign substances, which, if it's true, would always remain a conglomeration of foreign bodies in our organism. Now, here's again where the merit of the Gestalt approach comes in. A Gestalt is always differentiated between foreground and background. In the foreground, relation to the background is called meaning. In other words, according to my idea, as soon as you tear something out of its context, it loses its meaning or distorts its meaning. Now, this figure-background relationship applies very much to the I. The I is an identification symbol. If I say, I'm not hungry, take the context, I want to eat very badly, and I visit a person to whom I feel very hostile. I don't want to accept his hospitality. And he says, would you like to eat something? And I say, I'm not hungry. It's a lie. Now let's assume we're going out for lunch. And ask you, would you like something more after lunch? You say, I'm not hungry. That's true. You identify with your state. So the I is an identification symbol. If I say I can identify myself with the role I'm playing, I can identify with my computer, or I can identify with my authentic self. So the I mainly indicates the identification function with. Now see how this links up to our whole neurosis treatment. We said in a neurosis, the parts of the personality are alienated. If we identify with these alienated parts, we can now get ready to assimilate these disowned parts and grow again, become more whole. Now I would like to integrate more the idea of the dream work and the total identification work. So who wants to work on a dream? This time, I want you, as much as possible, always return to your experiences. Right now, what do you feel right now? You feel Keep your eyes and ears open. Every clue has to be accepted.
I feel like taking my shoes off. I feel the need to be clear when I tell my dream.
Okay?
The dream, I have to say, I experienced when I was very young, maybe about 8 years old, and I've been experiencing it even lately. I'm standing on the shore. The shore is sort of sandy and soft. There's wood around me. And in front there's a lake that is very round, but I don't see the other end of the lake where I'm standing right now. But the lake I know is very round. Or I find it out later. But I feel it's very round, very circular, not an edgy shore. It's a very soft lake. And the light is very beautiful. It's not sun, but it's very bright in the sky.
Yeah. Let me already work on the dream a bit. Be the lake. And lake, tell me your story.
A lake, when you want to tell me your story.
Be a lake and tell me your story.
I'm a round lake. I sort of feel perfect lake. My water is very good and soft to the touch.
To whom are you talking?
To myself.
Now, you know the third law in Gestalt-TERAPIA. Do unto others what you do unto yourself. So talk to us. You're the lake.
I'm the lake. You would like to come in my lake, in this lake, because it's very beautiful and the water feels very good.
The second law in Gestalt-TERAPIA. Don't say it, say I or you. You notice I'm beginning to become very officious.
You would like to come into me. You can swim into me very easily, and there's nothing mucky in my bottom. My bottom is of pure sand. And I know when you come in the middle of my lake, there's a surprise. There's something that you don't know, and it might frighten you, or you might like it very much. But there's something right in the middle of me on the lake that is very strange, and you have to swim or row to get to it. You don't see it from the shore, so it's really worth swimming to go and see it.
See it?
See me?
See this again to the group.
It's worth swimming in me or taking a boat, not a power boat.
Well.
It's worth to you.
Who is it? It is well.
It is worth.
Don't say it. I am well.
I am worth you swimming or taking a boat to come and see what's in the middle of the lake, because it's a surprise.
It is a surprise.
I am a surprise that you might not solve the surprise, though. I have in the middle of my lake, I have a statue, or it's a little boy, and he's pouring water. But many people, when I go in that lake and I come to drink the water, I wake up. So maybe when you...
Wait, stop here. Close your eyes. Go on dreaming. Now the waking up is a beautiful gimmick to interrupt the solution of a dream. You came back to us. Did you go on dreaming?
The same dream? It took a long time before I came to the dream. I saw the light in my eyes, and a feeling of very busy.
Exaggerate this. Go on.
Very busy.
Dance it. All right, now let's have the story of the figure of the statue. You're now the statue.
I'm a statue in the middle of the lake.
To whom are you talking?
Huh?
To whom are you talking?
I was trying to talk to Helen. I'm gray, and I'm sort of I'm pretty classical looking. I'm looking like most little statue of little boys you would see would look like. And I hold an amphora, or is it a vase that has a small neck and big in the bottom. And I hold it, and though I'm immobile, I pour it. And the water I pour this water in the lake. I don't know where it comes from, but this water is extremely pure, and you would really benefit from drinking this water. You would feel all good all over because you had water on the outside of your body. From the lake, I am sitting in the middle, and the water is really good outside your body. But then I really want you to drink the water I'm giving from my vessel, because it will really make you feel good inside also. But I don't know why, because sometimes you cannot drink it. You just come to drink it. You're all happy, you're swimming, you want to drink it, and then you can't drink it. But I cannot bend to you. I just can keep on pouring my water, and then I'm hoping that you come and drink it.
So this again, Priya, the last sentence.
I cannot come down and give the water to you. I just can keep on pouring it and hoping that you'll come and drink it. I just can keep on pouring it.
Okay. Now play the water. Tell us. You know the water.
In the vessel.
Yeah, the water in the vessel. What's your script? What's your story, water?
I don't know much about myself.
Say this again.
I don't know much about myself.
And again.
I don't know much about myself. I don't know much. I come. I don't know how I come. But I know I'm good. That's all I know. I would like you to drink me because I know I'm good. I don't know where I come from. I'm in that big vase. It's black vase.
Now get up, say this to each one of us. Stand up. Go to each one of us and tell us this. Here's the water.
I'm water in a vase. And I don't know where I come from. But I know I'm good to drink. I'm water in a vase.
Well, use your own words now.
I look like water, and they call me water. And I'm just there in the vase. And there's no hole in the vase. I don't know where. Nobody. I'm just there all the time, and I'm just pouring out. And I'd like you to drink me.
Go on to the next.
I'm there. And I'm white and pure. And if you ask me where I come from, I cannot tell you, but it's a miracle. I always do. It always comes out, keeps on, just for you to drink me. I cannot tell. You have to get out of the other water and come. I'm in a vase, and I don't know where I come from. But I'm coming out all the time, and you have to drink me a little bit of it.
Now, what are you doing with yourself?
I'm holding myself.
Do this to me.
Okay, sit down.
So what do you experience now?
I feel I've discovered something.
Yeah, what?
I used to think, I thought of the dreams, I used to think the water in the vase was spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
The beauty of birth and death is so, it's such a mystery for me, the beauty of life, and I thought that the vase was the secret, and I wasn't high enough to drink the water. That's why I woke up. When I was very small, it didn't bother me. I was just happy of swimming. I didn't care not drinking the water, waking up. But as I grew older, I got more and more resentful not to be able to drink the water.
All right, this again, as far as I want to go. Again, you see the same, what we did before with the dreams. No interpretation. You know everything, you know much more than I do. And all my interpretation only would mislead you. It's, again, simply the question of learning, of uncovering your true self.